and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
Happy New Year to everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's a new year and from now onwards you'll be hearing my actual voice, not the voice that I've been editing on my previous videos. And yeah, I've been allowed now to use my actual voice. So I'm looking forward to more videos. Ne voice yami ke manje yangempela. Okay, namhlanje we are going to talk about forgetting dreams. Is it a good sign or is it a bad sign as a water child or a Dlozi child? Kodwa-ke ngaphambi kokuthi ngiqale about discussing indaba zamaphupho, let me not say ngicela. I feel that I need to explain. If nibona in my previous videos, I've turned off my comment sections because bantwana bedlozi, there are so many people who are very disrespectful, abakhomentayo in a very disrespectful way, and kunezinto people keep on asking me that I feel that I don't have to explain myself all the time, particularly if sizokhuluma about umuntu ezothi why gogo ukhuluma isingisi because awukhulumi nabelungu. Guys, I don't know how many times I've explained myself. Angikwazi criticize other cultures. Mina elami Dlozi allowed me ukuthi ama-teachings ami to be done in English so that kuzokwazi understand everyone. AbeSuthu, amaXhosa, amaNdebele, amaSwati, wonke umuntu ngiyaxolisa bekhona engambalanga, amaZulu, everyone. Ozokwazi ukuthi understand from Zimbabwe, the only language that everyone else can understand is English. So please, I cannot be explaining myself all the time. I cannot. It's kuyacasula, honestly, because I don't discriminate other cultures, good people. I don't. We all come from different backgrounds. Sonke is gifted. So whether umuntu wesifazane or wesilisa, okay, let me just end there because I don't want to take too much explaining myself, because I just wanted to explain to abantu who are following my channel, who are here for a reason. Uguti, please don't feel bad that you can comment through sending me an email. Okay, right. In this video, I will teach you on how to tell a difference between forgetting dreams for a good cause, or is it a spiritual problem or a spiritual disconnection? When I'm saying a good cause, I'm talking about to be protected spiritually through your dreams. And also spiritual problems or disconnection, I'm talking about where Dlozi is blocking your dreams, and it's also enemy related. Okay. There comes a time once in a while, sonke, when you wake up, we don't remember our dreams. The question is it a good or a bad sign? And the answer is yes. It's both. It's a good sign and it's a bad sign. So, okokuqala, what is very important is that when you wake up, you need to firstly pay attention to your feelings. Right immediately after ukhohlwe that delo phupho. You just need to wake up and notice how you feel when you suddenly wake up and say, okay, I don't remember what I dreamt today. The entire night, I don't remember. So what you're feeling, do you feel sad? Do you feel that there's something wrong? There's those two differences. La egwizoba khona where you can tell impendulo uguti, what is the problem? Firstly, let's talk about in an instance la where you're feeling sad. You wake up and you have that feeling that you feel very sad, uguti, you forgot your dreams. When you feel sad, it's not mainly a problem yabantu abadala, problem yedlozi or ukuthakathwa that someone is blocking your dreams. When you feel sad, it's caused by uguti, there is something that you're experiencing in your life. You're having there are things that you're going through, some emotional feelings. I'll name a few, not all. Talking about stress, stress, there's a lot going on in your life, kunezinto that are not going your way. You've lost your job, you're unemployed, you've tried so many things of fixing izinto, you've tried to do izinto zabantu abadala, you're not getting help. There's so many things that cause stress in our lives. You're trying so hard, but nothing is happening, and that's causing more and more stress on a daily basis. Wena nje usuphila ngokuthi umuntu one-stress. You wake up with stress, you sleep with stress during the day, stress, which leads to depression in everything. Lokho kuhlukumeza wena mentally, it's stress. Remember that it's stress and depression, it leads to insomnia. Awulali. Remember that sleepless nights leads to less dreams. Because kuba naleyo disconnection between wena nokuphupha, because awulali. Kunomuntu who wake up the entire night, kunomuntu olala an hour or 30 minutes or what, but during that time, because of stress, it's an emotional feeling. It will interrupt your dreams. Izoba ne-impact in your dreaming, because at the end of the day, awukwazi ukufocus, your mind is disrupted. Talking about trauma, you've been through a traumatic experience. There are many ways esisuke sibhekene nazo, izinto esibhekene nazo that causes trauma in our lives, in our brains, in our minds. Lokho, it interfere with your sleeping pattern as well. Fatigue, ukhathele all the time. Perhaps maybe usebenza umsebenzi or where you hardly get a rest. There's a lot that can trigger an emotional problem, which leads to izinto ey'ningi that you don't even dream. Because firstly, if stress, if you've experienced a traumatic experience, lezo zinto, when you sleep, what is it going to give you? It's going to give you bad dreams. It's going to give you nightmares, because at the end of the day, it disrupts your energy. It disrupts your inner peace, yourself, So what happens there? The universe, with God, ancestors, your inner mind will block our dreams just to protect you, because all of these feelings, as I've said, azokulethela ama nightmares, bad dreams, and yonke into ezokwenza ukuthi ugcine usungabi ne-inner peace. Because why? Umqondo wakho, it's in a state of confusion. You're not at peace. So hence those dreams will be blocked during that process, because i-state of mind sakho asikho right. Vele amaphupho akho ozowathola akuzoba amaphupho amahle. Okay, now let's talk about waking up and then you have a feeling that something is wrong. You feel worried. Today I've forgotten my dreams. Maybe, okay, ngiyakhumbula kancane. No, I don't. Mase uba net sudden feeling of being worried, and feeling you could know there is something wrong. Then kuleyo moment leyo, you need to know ukuthi this is a spiritual impact. It can be involving uNkulunkulu, Dlozi, and enemies. So it is very important to see or to know a difference between being blocked by Dlozi or by Isita, the enemies. Okay, okokuqala, let's talk about Isita, enemies. There are people who will attack you spiritually, just merely trying to steal or ukuphazamisa isiphiwo sakho. They think they can steal. Whereas me, personally, no one can steal your gift, because inte kuwena. They cannot steal your gift, but they can succeed in blocking it if you're not paying attention. Your gift, it's yourself, guys. It's you, it's your energy, it's your soul. That cannot be stolen. It can only be blocked if umuntu onganaki. So Isita can block your dreams, because remember, amaphupho, it's where we communicate with abantu abadala. It's where we get all information, teachings, izinto eziningi that comes through our dreams. So umuntu osuke efuna ukuphazamisa isiphiwo sakho can interfere with amaphupho akho, akublockela amaphupho. Trust you me, it happens. And abantu abaningi, they do that. If umuntu ekwazi ukuthi you are spiritually gifted, because abantu bayazi ukuthi i-connection that we get, it's through our dreams. So umuntu once, waphazamisa amaphupho akho, just know that you have a serious problem. All right, now let's talk about idlozi abantu abadala, whether it's Nzuza spirits, idlozi, amathongo, amakhosi, sikhuluma ngabo bonke collectively. Let's say bakublockele your dreams. Why do they block your dreams? Idlozi will block your dreams because they've been communicating with you through your dreams, giving you sign, and you were not paying attention. You were ignorant and careless, and trust you me, eventually they will block your dreams so that you start to pay attention and go seek for spiritual help. Because at the end of the day, if bengawabloki amaphupho akho, how are you going to know that there's something wrong? They can block your dreams. They can make you not to dream at all, So it's whereby you need to go and seek spiritual help, because wenze wonke ama-means to get your attention, but you're just not paying attention. If I'm saying you were careless, ukuba careless, it's when you get dreams, but now you constantly seeking for dream interpretations, whereas amaphupho akho are so clear and straightforward. Idlozi alikuthandi lokho, because your dreams, as I've said, it's secret communication between yourself nabantu abadala. There are messages bantu bedlozi that are passed to you and are not supposed to be known by others or to be discussed nabanye abantu. So if you go and discuss it nomunye umuntu, awazi lo muntu uthi ama-intentions akhe anawo ngawe anjani, awumazi lowo muntu ukuthi uwumuntu onjani, uhambe uyobuza iphupho lakho, kanti it's a very, very sacred information ebiletha kuwena, or inhlanhla ethize ebilethwa kuwena, and then when you go and seek interpretation, that's where we go wrong. And also, idlozi will block your dreams if your dreams are not coming from a good source. Talking about spiritual attacks, they will block to protect you from these attacks. Yes, idlozi nalo lizokwazi ukuthi likublockele amaphupho ngoba lisuke libona ukuthi kunomuntu who's doing something to you spiritually, okuthakathayo, owenza izinto ezi-wrong. So idlozi will block all of those things ukuthi zigcine zingafikele kuwena. Umuntu uyakuphonsa ngesichitho, angithi ngiyakwazi lokho, uthola ukuthi uzophupha izinto ezi-wrong, uzibone ezinye izinto, if you see them in your dreams, sezik-affectile already. So idlozi bayabuka lezo zinto ukuthi, does it have to reach you? Because if it should reach you, kuzoba ne-impact ethize kuwena, and they will block that dream. Ezinye izinto futhi ezi-blocker ama-dreams ethu, it's alcohol. Ukuphuza utshwala when you're going to sleep, or umuntu osephuza all the time. It can be stress related, or it can be ukuthi uyazithandela nje utshwala, But lokho, remember phela ukuthi utshwala, it's alcohol. It interferes with what? Masu tipsy, it's either tipsy or usudakwe ngampela. What happens? It interrupts your mind. It interrupts the way of thinking yakho. So definitely izoba an impact in emaphuphweni akho. Angeke uzube namaphupho asile. You'll barely remember amaphupho asuke esile, asuke ezokulethela into ethize. You won't remember it. Also, what else can I think of? Also, strong medication. When you're taking a particular medication, it can be for a headache or whatever the case might be. But a medication is strong because angithi isuke ine percentage elithize nakhona elisuke linokubane, it's either, I don't know what to call this, it's alcohol, but ilakho ukuthi likwenze ube drowsy. So lokhu kwenza kube drowsy, what happens now? It impacts, it interrupts, it disrupts umqondo wakho. And the most important thing as a water child, as a Dlozi child, mntwana umakhosi, you will forget amaphupho if it was amaphupho that were spiritual teachings. What am I saying? INzuza isebenza kakhulu ngamaphupho. You are a self-initiate, right? Kunezinto vele ozozifunda through your dreams. You need to understand one thing about being a Dlozi child, being umntwana makhosi, being umntwana wedlozi. Ebusuku uyahamba. You are humble. Not all of us are like that. Some of us, siyahamba. Spiritually, we travel. Sometimes you wake up very, very exhausted. Sometimes uvuke kubuhlungu izinyawo. Sometimes uvuke kubuhlungu izandla, kubuhlungu iback, as if you were carrying something, as if you were walking kilometers and kilometers and kilometers. You feel so exhausted when you wake up, and ugcina so confused ukuthi ayibo, what's happening? Why do I feel so exhausted? Uzizwa nje the entire day ukuthi you extremely exhausted, like ubuhamba barefoot futhi nakhona. Sometimes you'll wake up with scratches. Uthi no, I was bengihambe emahlathini ke la, you were going spiritually, you were, because kunezinto ama-teachings asuke efakwa kuwena, usuke ufundiswa izinto ezithize, especially if you're going to be a healer ozobe usebenza ngabantu. Kunezinto iziphiwo osuke uphiwa zona ebusuku, osuke ufundiswa zona ekufanele uzazi, kufanele ihlale la emqondweni wakho. Why na uvuka ungazikhumbuli? It's because you can't discuss it with anyone. Igift esuke ifakwa kuwena ngaphakathi. Into uhamba experience ukuthi ayibo sengine-ability to do certain things now, sengine-ability to sense this, to sense yinto that was installed kuwena while you were sleeping. So kunezinto ezinjalo ekufanele uzikhumbule. Let me tell you a difference when it comes to this one. Uma bukade une spiritual teaching and you wake up in the morning, a feeling that you're going to have. You're not going to be sad. You're not going to have a feeling ukuthi something is wrong. Uzoba naleyo sense of relief. You'll just have a sense of relief. You'll be normal. You'll be happy. Uzoba right and wake up, just carry on with your life. You'll be like, oh, I can't remember. And just forget about it. Lapho ke kusuke nama spiritual teachings that were taking place while you were sleeping. Ube nalawo ma flashbacks. Ngiyakhumbula kancane I was in a cave. Yo, then what happens? No, I can't remember. Ngiyakhumbula kancane someone came and gave me a herb. No, what happened? You uzoloku ba namaloma flashbacks amancane, but trust you me, you will never forget you will never remember the entire dream, because you're not supposed to remember it, because kunento ethize esuke ifakwa kuwena, usuke ufundiswa something, kune ability ethize, kusuke upliftwa your gift. Everything esuke yenzeka, it's for a reason. So lapho uzobe ubonile ukuthi okay, I feel happy, when you wake up. So know the difference, bantwana betongo. Know the difference kuzona zonke lezi zinto lezi, and know a difference. If kukhona into wrong, then you go and seek help. Let's talk about ama-solutions again now. Your dreams are being blocked because of stress, because of trauma and everything that I've explained earlier. What do you do thereafter? Because phela lezo zinto ziblokhelwa just to protect you mentally, to protect you spiritually. Ukuthi ungabi nama-nightmares, ungabi namaphupho ozozuzibone nawe ukuthi no, you know what, I'm not going to see a difference in my life. I'm living this life, hence shuthi ngeke iphinde ishintshe impilo yami. Vele you're not going to get good dreams. What do? You need to heal. We have many ways on healing. Abanye abantu, they prefer ukuthi seek counseling, which is good. You can also seek spiritual counseling as well. Medical or spiritual counseling. But you need to seek help. Kuze leyo nto leyo ingahlali kuwena. That's how you deal. You have to see a way ukuthi how do you deal with stress? How do you deal with depression? How do we deal with being in a traumatic experience? How do you move away from that? You need to heal from that. Let's talk about enemies. Your enemies are blocking your dreams. What do? Wake up, bantwana betongo. Wake up. Geza, zigeze, gquma, phalaza. If ukwazi ukuthi uphalaza, if you have a feeling ukuthi phalaza, idlozi liyakhuluma kuwena, kunento mhlambe ethize sukudliswe yona, ulele, vuka ke uphalaza, vuka ugqume, vuka ugeze, whatever le esuke ihambisana nabo, use it. Or get spiritual help. Kumuntu ozokwazi ukuthi athi deal with that. Let's talk about a solution whereby idlozi is blocking your dreams. Angithi usuyazi ukuthi block your dreams because of the certain reasons that I've explained. Then seek for spiritual help. Phahla uphahlela abantu abadala, you know, or go for a spiritual cleansing. Bantwana bezinzuza ayikho into esisiza in getting back ukuxhumana nezidalwa zakho than cleansing. Just go for cleansing. Hamba uyophahla emanzini, uhambe uyophahla ezintabeni, phahla la owaziyo khona ukuthi it's where you get the connection with your spirits. Should it be that you are led to go somewhere, go to someone, go to a healer who's going to do a spiritual cleansing, then go to that person that they are leading you to, because uyena muntu loyo ozobe sekwazi ukuthi akuxhumanise nabantu abadala. Should it be ukuthi kunezinto yena, kunempande anayo, kunezinto anayo, or you just need a touch of their hands because they are gifted. They will lead you. Idlozi will lead you to that person. Ukuthi hamba uye lana, so that you get the connection back with them. You get your dreams back. You get everything, because you need to understand. Abanye abama self-initiates. It's not always that you be a self-initiate but do not get help elsewhere. You do. They will lead you to a mentor. As I've said in my other videos, they will lead you to a mentor, because at the end of the day, there are things that you cannot do alone, because am I losing my mind? Am I doing the things the right way? You know, you get confused. So hence they lead you to someone who will show you the way, who will guide you. Then you see it's, oh no, I'm not crazy. So in this instance as well, whereby you don't dream at all because because they've been showing you things, they've been telling you things, you're not paying attention, you know, they will lead you with, okay, seek for spiritual. The only solution is to seek for spiritual help. Go for cleansing. All right, bantwana betongo, I think I will end there for today. Bengafuni vele our video to be too long. Yes, I'll see you in my next video. And you're also welcome, as I always say. You can send your emails, your comments. You can send them through my email, and then I do respond. Abangaziyo personally, they know what kind of a person I am. I'm very humble. I don't ignore emails. I don't at all. I only share my number when someone wants to come to Eskodlweni, or there are other reasons. Okay, I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful 2024, a new year, and I'll see you again in my next video.